on this episode of the VR-4.
Mitsu guy?
What's going on, guys? It is a good day and a good sunny day. And today I have a couple of things I need to do. As you can see over here, we are doing some remodeling around the house. He is going to be building a garage here all of a sudden. That's why I'm having to put all of my cars and what I'm doing over here for now. The black Eclipse is over there. But today, this is the trailer that I purchased a while ago. As you can see, I installed some ratchet straps and some back there, but I'm not going to put those back there. I'm probably going to mount them on the side. But I'm getting ready to take this to a friend's house to modify it because I am not sure if this is as much length that I need for the VR-4 to sit on here comfortably. I should probably go, well, that's what I'm probably going to do today. I'm going to go over to the shop where the VR-4 is and get the measurements from tire to tire, and then I'm going to measure. I can probably measure that now and see what it is from the end of that metal piece right there to the other fold on the other side, and to see hopefully if it'll fit and I don't have to really do any major modifications. If I don't have to do any major modifications, one of the things that I want to do is just probably get some new tires on here and spray those caps and make sure do the bearings and doing all that stuff that you're supposed to do when getting something new, or you don't know what the state is where it is at now. So I guess what I'm going to do now is just go measure from that fold to that fold over there and see what the width is and see if it's anywhere close. I think the width of the VR-4 is 66 inches, but I'm not sure. I have to verify that when I go over there later on. But I'm going to see what the width is, what the width from this fold to that fold, and see what it is now. So it is about this side. So it is about probably about 66, almost 67 inches. So that's how much it is from this fold to that fold. Now all we have to do is, I have to repair that light. Well, I want to get some new ones. I just want to repair all of it because I bumped that with the Avalanche a long time ago. But I want to go to where the VR-4 is. I'm going to take that off too and measure tire to tire how big they are, and if it's not too much, I won't have a lot to do. I won't have a lot to do at all to modify this thing. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. I'm going to be getting gas first. I had the trailer on for a while, but then I took it off because I wanted to go get gas and I didn't want a trailer behind me. So I'm going to go get gas and then come back, attach the trailer, and then we're going to be making our way to my friends to drop it off. And then in between the time, I will just be updating you guys on what's going on with the VR-4. So I just got gas, and now I'm headed back to the house to hook up the trailer. So I'll see what that entails. It's really easy. I learned off of this trailer. I think it's mine now. It's very, very easy, as well. It has all the hookups and everything. So I'm going to get back to the house, and I will hook it up. I'll let you guys see that, and then I will make my way down to my friends to be able to drop it off. Back up towards the trailer. It's kind of cool because I installed this backup camera on the truck not too long ago, and it helps tremendously with by yourself trying to hook up the hitch to the trailer. So as you can see, all I have to do is look on here and gauge right when it's over the hitch. might be right there. And then I get out and see what's going on. So it's a little bit off. Just got to go back a little bit, and then we will be golden. I think that should be good. Let's go see. Yep, that's good. So now I just got to lower it, attach the change, put the wiring onto that piece right there that connects to the lights, and then we should be good to go. I have to go get my temporary license plate because I don't have the license yet for this, but I reminded myself before I go on my trip in July, I have to get the plates for the trailer. So that's what I'm going to do. No big deal. Yeah, I will let you guys see me attach the trailer. Basically, I just crank it down with this, and then it lowers onto the ball. Needs to go back just a little bit. Lift it up. Alright, let's see where this goes now. There you go, seated all the way. Crank this up to a little bit. That's it. Then it's just attaching that one and that one. Twist, twist, twist. There we go. We have the chains hooked up. We have the ball hooked up. I do have to should be good. To release that, all you gotta do is push that tab right there and then go counterclockwise to release it. I have a pipe wrench as well if it gets stuck. No big deal. I had a friend give that to me. Thank you very much. Now all last to do is just to hook up the power connector. Which is right here. Hook that up to there. And we should be good. Hook that up. Well, that's one thing that we're gonna have to change over. So I'll just tuck it in right here and use my signals. So yeah, let me go get these papers and then we'll be on our way. Alright guys, so I just got here. I just dropped off the trailer. It is right there and detached. Everything's looking good. I'm thinking, we talked a little bit, and I think I might be purchasing that trailer. But as well, I purchased a winch, and they're going to be helping me refix this because I used it, and I'm not an expert at winches yet, so they're going to teach me how to use that properly. As well, we did the length of the trailer bed. This is 10 feet, and the length which the VR-4 is going to be sitting on from tire to tire is about 66 inches. They said it's about 67, which I don't think that it's going to be a big deal getting it on here now that I know the measurements. So after all that stuff is done, we have until July to be able to get all this stuff done. We don't have to do major modifications. I'm just going to be changing the tires to a 14 inch and bearing kit and stuff like that, just to patch up all the stuff. As well, switch these lights over to LED, which he was saying, which I took pictures of, which will be he was saying that these are known for going dead quick. As well, I got to take that off. We're going to relocate them to the side of here to strap down the tire for the VR-4 on the back end because it's an all-wheel drive model. So there you go, guys. Let's head home and I'll tell you a story. Alright, so story time about what's going on with the VR-4. The VR-4 has currently got its rewiring changed out. All the wires changed out. There's 4 different wires that are associated. There's one for the ECU, there's one for the main inside the thing, there's one for the back, and there's one for the side. All those have been switched out from the guy that I met on eBay, and he got them to me, and they were able to install them, all the wires back into the car. They took out my wiring harness, and they said, "We are surprised that you didn't blow up on the side of the road because your wiring harness that we took out compared to the new one, it's just bare. I'm assuming it's bare wires, or it was so frayed where I'm assuming that there was no sheeting over the wires, which wire they were saying. So they tested. After they put in the new wires, they tested the car, took it on a test drive. He said that everything looked and sounded good, but the only issue was it would not go past $5,000. So they said that the only thing that it could be from their perspective is the ECU. So my ECU is a chrome ECU or Jester. Is it chrome or Jester? Whatever the one it is. It's the box said Jester when I remember I paid for it because it was about $900, but it was from 3SX. It is the Jester ECU. I believe it's just chrome ECU. I believe the updated version for my make and model car. I have not, for the last 3 to 4 years, I would say 5 now, I have not been able to drive the car. There was no issue with it. I bought it brand new, and I had no issues with it. I looked up with the receipt, and I bought it in 2017. So 2017, 18, 19, 20. That was like 4 or 5 years ago. So I reached out to 3SX. They told me, the part number and all the items. Looked at my account, whatever. They saw that I purchased it, and I said, "Hey, is there any warranty thing for my for this ECU? Because I literally haven't been driving the car. It's just been sitting. I installed it a long time ago, and I had no issues. Now that all of a sudden we're having issues, and I'm not really sure why." They said, "No problem. There's a guy that you can email, and he'll be able to hopefully help you out." I emailed him immediately. Basically, he told me it sounds like the mechanic or whatever that's working on your car isn't doing the correct job, so you might want to switch over. You might want to ask someone else to work on your car. And then that was that. And I was like, wow. I was like, oh, okay. These people have been doing pretty good for me. I'm not going to put them in a box like that. So let me just go on and see, hopefully, what other situations I can do. Try to look for another ECU. They're about $600 something, which is $200 less than just buying a new one, the same one that I got. But a little bit went long. A little bit of time went by. And then they told me, and that's when they had test driven the car or whatever. The first time they said that they thought it was the ECU before they put the wiring harness in there. And then they said that it was an ECU, and that's what the guy told me. Then once they put the wiring harness in there, they tried it again with the ECU, and he said that they still couldn't go past $5,000. So I was like, all right, well, reached back out to the guy, and I just told him, I was like, hey man, I'm just trying to find a solution here. I don't know what to do at this point. I spent a certain amount of money for this ECU that I've barely used, and something's going on with it. They're telling me that the only problem it could be is the ECU. They tested everything else. He said, what's all going on? I said, it just won't go past 5 Gs. So he said, all right. Again, he told me it sounds like it's majority of the time it sounds like it's car related or it's mechanic related. But I'll still take a look at it if you can ship it to this address. So today is Tuesday. So yesterday I shipped it off the post office, and it's supposed to get there, if not tomorrow, which is Wednesday, Thursday. Once it gets there, hopefully on Thursday or Friday, he can look at the ECU. I wrote a note in there to explain to him what the issues were. And hopefully he'll be able to tell me what's going on, and hopefully he'll be able to fix it. I have a second plan as well. I have my old original ECU that I originally put into the car from getting it from Yakima. I have that one. Something was going on with that one as well. Maybe that was the issue, the reasons why my ECUs have been frying. But I'm just going to say that I have another ECU. I went on eBay and tried to look for some places. I mean, there's all kinds of eBay will fix your ECU regardless of the issues, blah blah blah. But I hit up a one to say, hey, what are your limitations on fixing ECUs? They said if the circuit board is messed up, or if there is just uncontrollable burn damage to the circuit board, then they won't be able to fix it. I'm not sure what state that ECU is in. I sent it off a long time ago to New York to a guy that said that he was going to work on the ECU, and he said that he couldn't repair it. I was trying to find a local place. No, not necessarily local, but I found a place in Oregon, which is the same place. I found a place in Oregon that was able to, that says they work on ECUs, and they're able to fix them. But for the last 2 days, no one's answered. So I'm not sure what that's about, or if they're doing the COVID thing and they're just not at work. I did as well message another place that was there and asked them if they worked on ECUs or if they repair ECUs, and he just told me no. Or he said they just only work on Mercedes and BMW ECUs. So I was like, I ain't got no time for that. So now as it stands, I am waiting. So now as it stands, there's no issues with the VR-4 other than it just needs the ECU. I can go find one. I'm thinking I'm not going to pay no less than at least $400 for an ECU to get back to me. I'm trying to save a little bit of money because I have a brand new Gesture Chrome ECU that I bought from 3SX, which is tunable, which is the reason why I bought it. Because I knew, I bought that ECU just one day I got paid. I was like, I'm just gonna buy this and then not think about anything of it and just deal with the repercussions because I know I'm gonna need this later on. That's kind of how the reason why I'm not trying to just go buy another one is that's the reason why. That ECU was about $800 straight from 3SX. So hopefully they'll be able to fix it. The only thing that's going on with the 3000 right now is just it needs a new ECU, or it needs a replacement ECU for being able to drive it. Once that is here and we're able to install it, is when I can finally with no issues drive the VR-4. I'm going to do a whole video dedicated for that because it's been so long. Besides the fact that I drove it last time for a whole day from that video a couple videos ago, and it had no issues. I don't know what the problem was, but when I decided to drive it to work the next day, at a light, trying to go off in second gear, power went out. So now it's just waiting to hear back from the guy about the ECU, wherever he is. He's in Texas, and I'm still trying to see, because I have another ECU, and hopefully they can just be able to repair it. But I'm going to see if I can ship that ECU. If it's not that, I'm gonna try to ship the ECU to see if someone can repair it, because that'll be an extra ECU that I don't have to worry about. And maybe they will. Well, I don't think they're gonna be able to get it done before the other one, because it's already on its way. But hopefully I'll be able to ship it to somewhere else that, they'll be able to fix that one too, so I can have a spare. But that is basically what's going on with the VR-4, and we're getting closer and closer to getting her done. We have so much to do after just this hurdle that we have to get over, that I haven't even showed you guys. The parts have just been sitting. Again, we don't have a lot left to do on the car, guys. Eston, we don't have a lot to do on the car. All we have to do is a couple more pieces on the car, paint it, and then so this is how I am discovering how it is to do what I was told to correctly do to redo a car. You do everything internal first, you do the inside, and then you do the outside. Right now, there's nothing in the inside that I need to do besides put the AFR gauge in there, which is no problem. That's only one gauge. The seats are in there. You guys seen that a long time ago. I don't want to recolor anything besides putting more stickers on and maybe get a new pillar for the gauges, which I don't really need to because there's already one there. There's nothing really much I need to do inside the car besides put that gauge in. Now we're getting onto the outside of the car. There needs to be painting involved because I want it to at least be a decent paint color when I take it to Arizona. But other than that, and a couple more pieces that we have to put on the car, like the hood strut. Basically, I got those a long time ago. Those are just little bits and pieces of things that I can take care of in little to no time. But you guys, I'm getting excited. I'm just hoping that Adam, the guy that I talked to with the Chrome ECU, he's able to help me out, or he's able to figure out the issue and fix it. As well, I'm just praying and hoping that if I ship my other ECU to somewhere, they're able to fix it and not say, oh, the circuit board's fried enough to be able to not be fixable. My third option is just to purchase another ECU. With the wheeling and dealing that I do and this research that I do, I'm sure that I can be able to find one. But again, it's just that paying that $300, $400 price to be able to get it. So with that being said, that is an update on the VR-4, and I hope you guys stay tuned to see what it looks like when it gets all done. Alright guys, I hope you guys have a good day, or a good rest of the day, or what if you're looking at this at night, and I will keep you guys updated. Mitsu gang out.
Tune in next time on the VR-4.